go. All right, we've been live for about 3 hours now. So now we're going to Fusion versus Kabichans Grand Finals. I have no idea what the record was, who won which games or anything like that. I hate this already. Why are you Blissey Buzwole? Buzwole should not be a way to cope for your lane. Buzwole should be the one that gets ahead. Like, Blissey is contributing nothing, and then Buzwole is like, I'm gonna help you get through laning phase, but I won't be able to stack or anything like that or play aggressive. Like, bro, hello. Like, what does Blissey do for the Buzwole? Like, he needs to be able to play aggressive all the time and get really ahead. Like, unless we're, I don't know, nah. Like, you're picking Buzwole, you need to be able to utilize Buzwole's strengths. Like, the character's probably one of the best in the game when it does what it does. It's like, you should play for that. Is he Solar Beam Venusaur? Also, this is the first time that's the same guy. This Scyther is the same guy that plays Petal, Venu, Top, and Blastoise. Now he's on Scyther? And their jungler who's played Zoroark is on Venu? You're Sludge Bomb? Bro. You're Sludge Bomb. Yo, who the fuck is running Sludge Bomb in 2024? Who? Why are you running Sludge Bomb? Thoughts on Hoopa? I mean, I think Hoopa's still really busted. I think people should have played more Hoopa. Yeah, I mean, Buzwole getting ahead with the Blissey lane is definitely pretty criminal. Icy Wind, Glaceon, and Blissey. These characters are bad early game, but they won. I mean, mostly because Scyther is useless because he wasn't 5. And then they had a Sludge Bomb Venusaur. What the fuck are those characters doing? He's level 6.5. Oh, 101 to 0. What? How do you score, bot? He walked up and scored 23 in his face. Bro, you weren't doing anything. You were literally just fucking doing a farm and you let him score 23. Scyther top, Sludge Bomb, Venu jungle. Oh, these teams are top 2. Oh, please face check the bush. Oh. What? You're a pussy, Tempo? What? You are a pussy. There's no way you landed that smackdown, got him to half HP, and then not just immediately kill him. Bro. Do you think Venu ult needs a nerf? What does Venu ult actually do that's needing a nerf? It does decent burst damage with the first hit, and the cooldown is relatively low. Those are probably the strengths. But if you get hit by both parts of Venu ult, that ult's been the same for 3 years. You should not be getting hit by both. You should not be getting hit by both of the Venu ults. That's how it does 60% of your HP. You get hit by both parts. If you get hit by one seed, it's not doing that much damage. And with Solar Beam, you get one shot. If you're playing a character that gets one shot by Venu and you can't react to an ult landing on your forehead, and then a Solar Beam coming afterwards, you should die. You should either you have no mobility left and you got caught and you shouldn't have done that, or you are just going to die in that spot. As a startup time, it travels through the air in a visually like very obvious animation. Like if you don't react to it, you're actually just you're trolling. They banned Delphox. I mean, Fire Spin Delphox is really good into mages, because it kind of like is at good range, and Delphox can play really safe and not get hit by solar beams. So Fire Spin's really good into Mew and Venu. Also, you got to consider the fact you're playing Venu and you have to hit level 9. Like, it's very hard to hit level 9 on Venu in comparison to other ults that other characters will have much earlier than you. Dude, this is 215 to 0. Yeah, I was kind of distracted because I was talking about stuff. How do they push it in? Scyther was solo top, level 8? What? Why does Bro have ult for the first objective? What? He got that farm. Like he scored 23 earlier. Bro, how does he have ult? He has Slowbro ult for the first objective as defender. What the fuck, bro? You lost, bro. How can you lose early game this hard to Glaceon Delphox? Blissey top. Bro, what? You guys got shit on this hard by like early game? Like, these guys are actual bots without D-Knight. They're bots. D-Knight carried their entire early game. Disaster. You got stomped 215 to 0 by Delphox, Glaceon, like Icy Wind, Glaceon, and Blissey top. Hello? Like, once it gets at this point, ooh, that's a really good push. Dead. Nice. Response to the Bro ult. Veno almost kills. But Delphox flashes out of it and lives. He's got Buzwole here. Just pop Buzwole here. Yep. Kill him. And he's going to be able to get another superpower probably. Tempo Fumble Witch combo? Oh, he lived on 1 elf. Oh, to be honest, like, you're going to get traded immediately anyway, so I don't think it would have mattered that much. Yeah, I mean, he wasn't able to time the Buzwole smackdown after the Bro ult. He was not able to permanently CC Scyther. But, like, to be fair, it's a little hard to know exactly the moment when Scyther will come out. And if you mess it up a bit, Scyther will probably get away. So, it was whatever. They killed the Mew, right? They killed the other guy that he ended up superpowering, so. I mean, they have a Venus Solar Beam, and he did it 5 years early. Oh, and he got it, because they have another Solar Beam. I mean, yeah. A little bit of the problem for Fusion is that they don't have a good smite, and he died top. So he went top solo to try to contest the Scyther. I mean, as Glaceon, you don't even have your Night move. You're probably never getting it over Scyther, and then he also died, so Scyther became really big. So I mean, I think it's a really big troll by Animo. So I mean, they use Delphox ult. That was just desperation. Like, the odds that the Delphox ult is going to get is very low. If you had Delphox ult for this pad push, like, it probably would have been a little bit more successful. Like, probably Bro could have gotten the 40 in. But then Bro's going to die. Looks like Blissey's going to die as well. No, he gets Blissey ult back. But he has to use Blissey ult to defend at 312. Very, very late Blissey ult. So we got to keep that in mind too. Good Smackdown flash tech, but not able to pick up the kill. And now these late ults are coming out from Kabichans, but they can't afford to use things like Venu and LD ults at like 3. Slowbro's gonna live, actually. 1 HP. So I guess it was definitely really close. So I can't really say like, oh my god, what a terrible like overextension. It was definitely very close, but hold on. Do you have to use Venu ult on the Buzwole here? Like, maybe we could have just used the Venu ult on, like, Delphox or Glace and it would have killed them. Buzwole still would have been, like, relatively low. Okay, so now down to the final stretch. Fusion, still in a decently good spot in terms of points. But the EXP is looking pretty good for Kabichans now with all the, I think, like, some good plays, but also a decent amount of errors from Fusion's side as well. Double beam can be pretty deadly into like Glaceon. Delphox has a bit of an easier time because like you can just put the fire spin and run away. But they're just face taking every bush, spamming beams everywhere. Put some pressure onto the objective. If they decide to full flip, I mean, very good to full flip this as well. You have really good smite. So one of the tricks you can do here is like you gotta fake him out, right? So like if you know he has amnesia, you get a good kidnap. What if you just stand there and wait? If you stand there and wait, and then you read his amnesia, and then you woodhammer him, he's cooked. But every single player here is gonna amnesia, right? As Slowbro, to unstoppable your Horn Leech. But if you're like ahead of the game and you mind game him, if you're him, then you woodhammer and you just stand there, wait for him to use amnesia, then you push him. I mean, you're a demon. Like you are a goddamn demon. But like that could have been a game-winning pick there as well. So damage on the Venu. He goes a little bit far for the solar beam here. 50-50s? That doesn't seem like a 50-50 for me. I think the bro would just amnesia there every single time. Every single player playing Unite will spam amnesia there. No? Like every single player. Because if they wait too long, they're just going to get CC'd. So they're going to try to do it beforehand, so they'll always use amnesia. Slowbro can make the same read. So okay, so think about it like this. You got him, right? You got him here. And then he doesn't use amnesia. Then if you just spam Woodhammer 2, and then he amnesias or Woodhammer 2 instead. So maybe the better thing is like you Woodhammer once, then you just spam Woodhammer 2. If you amnesia is one of them, then you're still behind him because Slowbro can't move while amnesia. So he's going to still be in the same spot. And then you'll be able to Horn Leech him anyway. Yeah, I mean, nobody makes these mind games. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I think like players to the next level should make these situations like mind games and actually like do that kind of thing, and it would be really effective. Right now, I'm pretty sure every single player would just spam amnesia. Okay, so some decent utility off of the tree combo, but doesn't do much with the tree ult. Oh, huge fumble from the Scyther. Let's see exactly how he does this. It's looking like a pretty good Venu ult and a combo. They Blissey ult Slowbro by accident. Glaceon passive saves Glaceon. He spams Buzwole because he's low. So he Scyther ults Buzz. Bro, where are you aiming? And then he gets ulted. Bro, if you just went for the Delphi, if you just waited 1 second. That's what I'm saying. Like the same thing with the Slowbro mind games. If you waited 1 second, like half a second, you did this dual wing beat. If you just wait 1 second to be like, all right, where is he going to go? If he goes down to his Slowbro, you shouldn't chase him because you're just going to get bro ulted. If he goes up, you'll kill him. If he goes left, you'll kill him. But if he goes down, you will not be able to kill him. Like if he goes down to the bro. But he panics too and like flashes to the left, which I think like a lot of people will panic flash. And you just pull the trigger too early and then you lose. Like you don't kill Buzwole or Delphox. Okay, I mean, it's pretty hard to rip without Scyther. Scyther is a big part of the rip. Okay, they get a big kill on Glaceon. Still, the rip is going to be tricky here without Scyther. That's why we really wanted him to be alive. So they're not going to get a lot of utility about just spinning. It's very hard to like keep the Buzwole off of them. He's just looking to catch someone with CC, but he gets beamed, dies. Delphox can't hold this position. Oh, Fusion just loses this, huh? Double beam. I mean, should be able to pick up the Ray here. Yeah. But they are down over 100. Oh, they lost. Fusion lost. I mean, Fusion won. I see. Okay. Okay, let's try to break it down. So, is there a way to win this game? Let's just think about it like that. Is there a way to win this game? So how can is either even muscle? But I mean, he's sword stance. Like that's still pretty good. I mean, it's also better than anything that they have anyway. Is my point. Oh, dude. The Mew dying here is what loses them the game. No. Well, first of all, like he doesn't kill Delphox because he e-balled Blissey. He doesn't kill Delphox. Wait, so he's Solar Beam right here, right? No, he's e-ball coaching. So I mean, like you get spun by the Fire Spin, but he used his full rotation, right? He used his full rotation on Delphox. So you should not be panicking right now like you're about to die. And then you just walk to the right side here and just coaching to the LD. Like also you shouldn't have fumbled the kill on Delphox by e-balling Blissey. But you just walk to the right, coaching to the LD. Then you could get to rip it for free. And it's probably also be a little bit faster, so you have more time to score. But then he dies, like the Ray gets delayed a little bit. LD also dies. Like probably LD could have also had a shield, or at the very least, even if the LD just lives and like doesn't die in that spot, LD can recall and jump to stop one of the caps, while the Mew goes to cap as well. So yeah, very bad deaths there that could have been avoided. So I mean, like here, e-ball Blissey, and then we coaching to the tree and then eat the bro surf and die. And like maybe we could have just killed the Ray by now with the Mew damage, but don't kill it, and then LD dies as well. If Scyther recalls, could he have stopped bro? I mean, it wouldn't have mattered. They need to get this double cap. Actually, oh, you're right. Actually, he could have stopped this. He immediately recalled. Yeah, he should have been able to stop that, but they would have still lost. Agility instead of coaching. He didn't have a move swap at that time, so he's not going to switch to agility. If he had a move swap, he would have just swapped to like surf or something and like had a more safe way out. But he didn't use move swap in this entire time. He's probably like Solar Beam right here. He's Solar Beam, and then he just used move swap, so he doesn't have move swap in that moment, so he can't switch to agility. But yeah, it's like right here. It's like, I mean, bro, I don't like. You should keep walking forward, but you should just kill him. Or also like you should not panic so hard and like use coaching on the tree. Like, oh shit, save me! Like I need to get away. He just uses full rotation on you. Level 13 Fire Spin Delphox and a Blissey. You're not gonna die from that HP. So I think you could easily have enough time to walk to the right side of the pit and then coaching to the LD, and you would never die. Because then you could coaching to LD, you could coaching Venu, and then you would be in a safe spot to secure it. Close game, though. Close game. bit of mechanical errors definitely led to losing the game. How to not panic? I mean, that's a little bit of a difficult question, but it's more like you just gotta lock in and be able to know exactly how to win those games in that moment. I think the thing is like, I think the thing is, the more you're familiar with the situation and like just you've played that same position, that same situation, that game over and over again, it'll be less unfamiliar to you and less reason to panic. Like you'll be able to do it instinctually rather than like really have to put a lot of thought into it. So Fusion picks Delphox again. Maybe Delphox is the answer because they pick Glaceon or they pick Espeon. Okay, they just pick like some range characters. If they don't have D-Knight, like they aren't even going like the LD anymore, which I think maybe they should have played LD. Like they aren't going the LD anymore, so they could have just gone LD Blaziken, but it looks like they are not in favor of that comp anymore after they lost on Blaziken earlier. So yeah, it looks like looks like Fusion kind of have their number by having this kind of counter pick, the Delphox, for these ranged characters, and then being very confident, like, fuck it, we don't think that they'll play Blaziken again, so we don't care. So yeah, let's see. How's it been going? We're on game 2 of Grand Finals. Bro, Talonflame again? Talonflame? Why? I mean, this guy's just dead here, right? Oh, he didn't really chase that. Like, dude, isn't Meowscarada just better? Like, I don't know. Maybe they just are comfortable or confident on Talonflame. Maybe a classic 1 buff. They died bot. How did you die bot to Delphox Slowbro? How? How did they lose bot lane this game? How did Kabichans lose bot lane? Anything has surprised me in top 8 so far? Yeah, I mean, it just kind of feels like a bit lack of understanding of like Buzwole. Like, they really need to like play for Buzwole as like the carry and primary way to win the game. But I mean, seems pretty standard so far. I think this Scyther pick is not it as well, but I am seeing a lot of like good stuff from both teams as well, where there's a lot of times where the situation becomes like pretty difficult to play for the enemy team, and then they make like the disciplined and right decision to go for like another play on the other side of the map and, you know, play away from that strength, like that strong part of the map for the enemy team. So I'm definitely seeing like the level up in terms of that, but also still like a lot of other teams aren't doing that in top 8 or even like in groups as well. So if the competition is going to get even better, it's going to be when teams really start doing that kind of stuff and reading what plays the enemy team will go for, and then playing away from that play and not giving them what they want with like the win condition, all that kind of stuff. They broke a 0. What? Why would they break a 0? Yeah, they treat it as secondary lane. Exactly. Like, Buzwole needs to be your primary, like, carry. Needs to be your everything in top lane. But they just treat it like, oh, he'll just secure farm for me, right? So I get to pick Blissey. No. Like, it needs to be your carry. Why did they break top with 0? Why? They're not strong enough to push into tier 2. Why did they break it with 0? Valuing a break is good when you're doing very well and you have a team that has the momentum and EXP to push into tier 2. But we can clearly see that's not the case just looking at their EXP. So it just seems troll in every single way possible. Okay, so they're playing for the objective. They don't quite have Unite, but they caught... I mean, Crustal's very good for this reason. It's good into Fire Spin Delphox because it doesn't have Flame Charge to go over the wall. Bro, people, you just need to stop walking in this place, bro. Like, if you're playing against Crustal, period, do not be in this bush. Do not be in this bush. Just do not be in this bush, please. It's so easy for him to be in this bush. Like, it's so easy for Crustal to be in the opposite bush and just Rock Tomb you for free, and you have no way to get out if you don't have a dash. So just stop walking here, bro. Like, walk to the bottom right. Because if he's... The only way he's going to Rock Tomb you in the bottom right is he walks all the way up and then Rock Tombs you. Stop walking here against Crustal, bro. Like, Crustal has been broken for so long. Like, you got to adapt to Crustal. They get a kill on him. So, Kabichans probably pretty favored. They have Scyther ult and Mew ult coming up, but they just have a really good secure. They're going to get it. Scyther is still full health. Going to go for the kill. Doesn't quite get it, but I mean, he's still full HP, so it doesn't really matter too much. If he gets caught by this fire spin because of him trying to score. Yeah, I mean, that bush is just deadly for Crustal. Like, you just cannot give that to them. What? Why isn't the Scyther scoring? Okay. Bro, you guys have no patience. You scored 22. All right. The Mew scoring 29. You could have scored 4 on the Espeon as well, but then the Scyther's like, I need to score now. He just scored before the Mew score comes through. These are literally just terrible overcaps on both paths. I will not be surprised if Kabichans loses this game. Like, they get a bit by like going to the jungle. Did they even get the red buff? No, they got the red buff. So looking to get some damage on him. Hits the Espeon, but the Espeon has shield from the passive, but should be... Jesus Christ, man. Jesus Christ. Alright, so there's a run bot. Trying to get some caps. Looks like they can only get the 26 because, yeah, I mean, they would have stopped Glaceon, so they should score there. Delphox will just die eventually. But they push it in tier 2. Huh. So what are they doing? They went to their jungle to kill Crustal and then they farmed up. Like, they used Blissey ult there as well. Like, you should not let it in top tier 2 for free like this. There's no way. Why did they gun so hard for the bot tier 1 play? Why'd they gun so hard for the bot tier 1 play when the Regielekki's pushing in top tier 2? They had Glaceon ult and Delphox ult. Again, this feels like a situation where, like... Okay, I think he eventually dies at Crustal, but I mean, he got the kill on that guy. This feels like a situation where it's like, you are in a bad spot, right? Like, your Talonflame just died, and they got the Regielekki, and it's pushing to your tier 2, but instead you're trying to get something big bot lane when you're in a disadvantaged state. Like, I'll say this again and again, like, when you're behind, like, not necessarily even behind, when you're in a spot where you're in a bad situation, you should be looking to neutralize it. You should be looking to set it back to neutral and just going for a play that will give you another chance. Like a play that will keep the game going without a big, a huge deficit. But instead they go for a huge play, like trying to score bot lane and like getting a good overcap. And then they can't get it. And then they also goes in top after they both die. Not necessarily like a Hail Mary. Like, Hail Mary is like... I get it's kind of like a Hail Mary. Like, something that's very not realistic. But if they end up getting it, it would be good. But the odds are just so low. So I guess Hail Mary is a fine term, but yeah. Something similar to that where it's like, you're in a spot where it's probably you're not going to get it because you're in a bad situation. You're probably not going to get what you're looking for. But then you just go for it anyway. It seems troll. Scyther ends up giving the kill there. They're just playing really aggressive, like trying to push their lead because they broke pretty much all their goal pads. So I definitely don't fault Kabichans for this play. Like, they want to be aggressive and keep their lead going because they kind of have to. But a whole kind of fight breaks out. Kills just get traded back and forth. I can't really say either team really won that exchange. We're not able to hit the Espeon. The kind of wall angle is pretty awkward there. Well, the Regieleki into the home pad already spawned, so we're not stressing too hard about that. But eventually, yeah, teams will start moving their way up there, but Fusion doesn't have to stress too hard. Yeah, just get it off the map probably right about now. They should have this in the bag. Yeah. Pro ult at 3 minutes. They get the kill. And it is a good Regieleki because the goal's at 22. Okay, I mean, if this play works out, the Pro ult's probably worth. Okay, he got the Delphox ult off, which is good. Oh, shit. Nice cooked. Well, you got the break beforehand, so it's pushing you to tier 2, which is, I think that's a good play every time. Rather than getting the kill, rather than getting the cap with Talonflame and Talonflame dies afterwards, I think getting the cap so it pushes to their tier 2 is good because you want to buy time. You want to buy time and make it go to their tier 2 so that you can farm ult with Delphox and Slowbro. So I think that preemptive break so that it threatens to push in tier 2 is good. Because now they definitely need to farm a bit. I mean, Bro's going to be high level because he's taking some EXP. So that's never a bad thing. But Glaceon definitely wants to be 13 here. 13, okay. So they have a Blissey Scyther, which is very strong combo. But they also have pretty good levels in the Espeon and the Mew. Fusion, I guess, pretty good levels as well, but I'll say the team fight is probably looking a little bit more difficult for Fusion. Getting some sneaky caps. Was that 100 with Talonflame? Yeah, it's 100 with Talonflame. Nice scoring bot to also make sure that they're in the lead. Yeah, it seems a little odd that like Fusion doesn't really have a comp that like really rips it that fast. Also, Kabichans, like their AoE damage, like Espeon ult, Scyther ult, Blissey ult, Crustal Wall, are I think it's pretty good against flip, so I wouldn't mind them like trying to hit it for a bit. If I have to allocate people to stop like top tier 2 and bot tier 2 caps. So yeah, we definitely didn't want to see those caps go in. I think it was probably fine to have like Espeon or Scyther stop. Maybe Scyther top, Espeon bot would have been good here. Popped Mew ult. Is it because he flash surfed? No, he jumps over with Bro and then almost catch him with a surf. I mean, yeah, Bro probably would have ulted him there, so I guess the Mew ult is fine. Bro is trying to get an ult off. Looks like Scyther is just doing it though. I'm pretty sure just Scyther's fucking full flipping that shit. But Kabichans gets it. Huh. Just turns into full monkey flip. Like, so I mean, I guess he sees this at this point. He's like, let's just do it. Like they're so far away. And then, yeah, it looks like they got a big caught by the fire spin. Mew solar beams to Ray, and they're just full doing. Damn, that shit was close. They got Crustal. That kind of seemed like, I feel like they could have definitely went for the team fight play. Like again, before this Ray, I thought Kabichans was pretty favored if they get a really good Scyther Blissey combo. But They did not opt for that. Wait, do they not win? Oh, they lost. Bro, stop going coaching. Or, not like stop going, like stop coaching, period. What? You got the Reggie, just run up, run. Oh. Why? Why would you do that? If this Mew just ran up to the right, you would have just won. Like, you would have just gotten away and won, and you got your boost swap back eventually. You, like, surfed into their home base, you would have scored. Ah, they actually lost. Kabichans looks like they had it, and they let it slip through their fingers. Pretty similar to the last game, too. Like, they got Ray, but they fumbled around the Ray. And it was the Mew, both times. It was Mew. Who I think was the main villain there. Bro, there's more games after this. Come on, bro. I'll be streaming for almost 4 hours, bro. Blissey, Buzwole again. I'm tilted. Petal Venu top. I mean, Petal Venu's pretty good into the left side. Yeah, it's 2 more games. I don't like playing coaching at the Ray fight. That always happens. It's not even the fact that it's coaching. Like, coaching is fine. But the problem is, like... The problem is just, you messed up. Like, that guy just messed up. Like, why did he coach him? He could have just not coached him. He could have just ran to the top right and just not coached. And he would have gotten away, he would have scored, and then it would have been over. Yeah, I mean, for sure, the losing the game plays have been coming from that Mew, or Intel player. Is Petal Venu good into Buzwole? Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, Petal Dance range at level 13 is definitely farther than Superpower. I mean, like, early game is pretty rough. And even when you're level 7, like, with Petal Dance, like, Petal Dance non-plus is a little short. You can probably get Superpower if you're trying to hit him with Petal Dance, so. But, like, into the rest of the team, too, like, Bro, Blissey, Zoroark, Petal Venu is pretty good. Buzz, Blissey again, yeah, like, bro. This Venu shouldn't be able to play the game. Also, if you take LD away from Kabichans, right, it will hurt their top lane even more, which will give Buzwole an even better chance to score and stack and get really ahead. Like, think about it. You're ahead as Buzwole into, like, Glaceon, Mew, Venu, and LD. Any person you combo when you're fed on Buzwole should just die instantly. You have 4 targets. You literally have 4 targets that you can just obliterate as Buzwole. Any of those 4 targets, they have to, like, have Glaceon passive or full heal, or, like, you just mess up the combo. But if you literally just execute the combo as a fed Buzwole and a head Buzwole onto any of these 4 squishy targets, you just one-shot them. So I just don't understand. I just cannot understand this. Bro, play for Buzwole. This character is fucking broken. Playing for top lane here. Again, I mean, they have ults on their Glaceon Mew, so I think this is pretty good by tempo. I mean, I just see tempo, I just said tempo. By fusion. They did this last game too. I think it was the right decision. If Dragon dies with this, he's a troll. Okay, he lived. If he died because he tried to steal the Reggie bot in a chance where he literally has no opportunity to do so, that would be really troll. You gotta land the snipe shot, brother. Ooh. Ah, okay. He shut me the fuck up. Indra said KS only ever played LD with Dragon Knight. I pretty sure. Alright, so obviously it's LD with Venu here. Game 1, LD with Venu. Venu plus Blissey. Comfy Zoro. LD plus Glaceon or Blastoise top. So I mean that's just not true. We've already seen 3 games where they went LD and D-Knight was banned. So it's not true. Okay. Okay. Blissey to counter Bro. Blissey is good at stopping. I mean, Blissey is good at like ulting the Bro target, but I mean, there's other tanks too. Like, I think prioing LD for the Buzwole or like Hoopo for the Buzwole is more important than picking Slowbro. Like, Slowbro is not good into every team. Like, if I looked at the right side team right now, Bro is not good this game. Bro into Petal, Venu, Glaceon, and Mew, Bro is not good. Like, bro is actually not good. It's like you could have just gone like, you could have just like picked Tree Defender instead early, or like if they pick Tree Defender and then you don't get it, like, I mean, tough luck. Like, you pick another defender, like whatever it is, and I think it's okay. Like, Bro is not like just an incredible like game-winning option in this spot, especially into their team. It's like I really don't care that much about getting the Bro here. It's like I get LD, and then maybe I get Bro anyway. Or if they get Bro, I mean, like that's whatever. Like, Bro was not going to be good on our team anyways, right? Anyways, let's talk more about what happens here. They just get really, really greedy. Like, in this spot, like, okay, I don't know what the fuck the Mew was doing. So he already Intel ulted, right? So his Intel is going to run out by the time the Mew ult gets out of ult, like, pretty quickly. Yeah, there's a lot of good defenders. Why would you even go for this play? Like, you're trying to score 36 Intel when the Mew is full health and you have no more ult left? That is, like, so greedy. Yeah, there's no way he gets away, right? Yeah, he's red buff. Yeah. So greedy by Zinus there. Once you see the Mew ult there, I'll just be like, alright, we got the Mew ult out and now we're done. But now just like disaster. They're going to try to hold this as well. 3v5. Zor did not illusion the Blissey ult, but why did he not go in? I mean, clear, like they're probably calming that he's going to Blissey ult. He hit the Shadow Claw on the Venu, and he just didn't go in. Their Mew, Venu, and Glaceon were all clumped here. Why would you not go in as the Blissey ult goes in? Bro. What? I mean, yeah, your objective is to stall and like buy time for your team to come back, but like that was like a pretty free combo and like good damage off. And like we're probably calming in the 3v5. Yo, use I'm going to use Blissey ult here. We can try to hold it. Like Zoroark player, hey, like, yo, sorry, I shouldn't say Zoroark player. Yo, Tempo, like, I'm going to try to Blissey ult here. Like, we can try to hold it as long as we can. And Tempo should be like, okay, like, all right, I'll look for your Blissey ult. Like, I'll look for a position where I can be for Blissey ult to be good and like hit a good amount of people. But then, yeah, like, that misplay cost him the pad and all these kills. Yep, he dies. There's no chance. Yeah. Ooh, he does live. I mean, Kabichans, again, with a comp that should never win early game, is winning early game. That final feint attack did no damage. I don't even know how many stacks he has. He probably doesn't have that many. So they get the top objective for them getting the bot objective. I mean, probably a trade that could be foreseen. You know, like they're gonna get the bot Reggie because they just broke bot pad and they had a really good team fight win. They're trying to force this before Kabichans can recall. Doesn't look like that's going to happen, though. Trees here. It's impossible. So, yeah. Fusion's getting a little bit desperate. They went for a pretty Hail Mary play there. I mean, I just think it probably would have been a little bit more successful in bot. But I don't know. I think a push anywhere would have been really hard for Fusion at that point. Just because, like, I don't know. Like, Kabichans and comp is just hard to kill when you give them EXP, man. Like, you just can't give them EXP. The Blissey actually almost came through and, like, maybe squished their Glaceon, but... yeah, he dies in the middle, so he's not able to, like, CC the Glaceon with the Blissey ult. If they combo Blissey Zoro ult on the Glaceon, he probably would have died from full health. Yeah, like, Venu being high level against Buzwole. You're level 11. You just hit level 11 as Buzwole. Venu's about to hit level 13. Bro. Brother. Alright. So just some shenanigans go on. Boom, blah, blah, blah. Alright, what goes on? Yeah, everybody's just going Icy Wind. Just because I guess it was doing better into like the meta this tournament, where a lot of people like playing pretty squishy things, and like being able to dodge skill shots was very essential for a lot of the comps. Good beam. I mean, he was just finding this poke, man. Like, what is Tomato doing? Why did Tomato run away from the puff? So you're this low. He throws a puff, and he's like walking towards the tree, like, yo, come back, you bot. Come back. And then he's like, nope, I don't give a fuck. And he just goes in. He stinks. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, bro, I was playing this tourney, bro. Yeah, that Venu was me, bro. Days full flip. I mean, it's not even like, oh, crazy flip. They don't really have secure left on the side of Fusion. Like, the only thing they can do is snipe shot it, but snipe shot's going to get blocked. So, very, very favorite for Kabichans, so not really a flip. Tomato just fucking turbo into, but they, wait, no, Tempo just died. What? He just takes some chip damage from Venu, gets one shot by Glaceon. That's kind of crazy, actually. Why is this? The Blissey seems so far. Bro, how are you over here and the Zoroark's over here? Like, what? He wasn't able to save him, really, and then the game's over. Delphox ban. Just continuing in this game. Venu Eld again. Buzwole Blissey again. Now they have Mimikyu. Mimikyu's looking pretty good. Like, Mimikyu's going to be good into, like, Mew and Glaceon. It can be a little bit troublesome for Petal Venu, but you can also just ult Petal Venu. And then, like if he ults his Petal Venu, you could, like, cancel his ult as it comes out. It has a wind-up time. So you can, like, eat up his ult. But also, like, you can just ult him and then set up your team to one-shot him. The most annoying part about Venu is, like, he runs away with his movement speed with Petal Dance and Full Heal. And you can't, like, combo abilities onto him and one-shot him. But Mimikyu obviously can stop that kind of thing. So it looks like a pretty even exchange. Now they're just 3-man invading. Again, like, LD just doing this kind of stuff is really annoying to deal with. I feel like we should have just picked Eldegoss, man. But, I mean, they get the blue buff, but I don't think Kendo got EXP. But yeah, it's looking rough. Mimikyu is not going to be hit level 7. Mimikyu hitting 7 would be really important for the mid beast, but now that he can't play for mid at all. Get some scraps there, but Kabichan's definitely in the driver's seat in the early game right now. Did I punish this random cap by Animo? I mean, you just randomly cap and you have no idea where the enemy team is. Kabi moves good at breaking Mimikyu passive. Yeah, that's a good thing to look out for. One of the smaller things matchup wise to look for. So they just do this. They just 5-man top. They don't care. They really like playing for top, especially because it's at 80. So they get a lot of value out of pushing top lane right now, because the goal zone's healthy, and Mew's just one of those characters that excels at rotating really fast and having a lot of pressure in these early game fights. So they broke it really early. I think it was a bad overcap as well, but I mean, we know that Kabichans doesn't care about that at all. But yeah, this is the important part where they steal all their jungle. It's very unplayable for Fusion because of that. And then they start this snowballing lead. I'm very surprised Kabichans loses this game. Seems like a classic for this. Damn, just a small thing? No, I mean like it's a good thing that that Mew player does for sure, but important. So they go for this. I mean, very favored for Kabichans. Yeah. Why'd you even contest? Or not even like why'd you contest? Why would you put yourself in a spot where you die? This is another situation. Like, so you're getting the Reggie top, right? And the tree's level 7, so you're gonna push it in top. So you're doing some good stuff there. Why would you not just like go to the jungle or like clear your farm? Why do you insist on going to this objective where you have a probability of like 0 to actually steal from them? And then not just that, what are you walking up for? Why are you walking up here? And then you put yourself in the spot where you die. Like, what? Like, after they get this bot, Reggie, they're going to push your bot tier 1. You cannot do anything about that. So instead of actually trying to defend it, why not go to the jungle, farm, go to top tier 2, maybe help, maybe like take all their NDDs in the top farm. Like, all these options are available for you, but you chose the one option that they're trying to contest at the same time when their early game has been so much better than yours. Like, you're in a disadvantage. You cannot be trying to pull things out of your ass and somehow trying to make a good play out of this bot lane. I think Imprison is just better than Poltergeist, period. I don't think it's a question. I've never thought Poltergeist was better in any single game I've ever played Candle. Silence is OP. Like, silence is actually broken. It can even stop caps. It stuns the first person as well before he even hits level 13. I'm pretty sure when it hits 13, it stuns everybody in there. When you first land Imprison, like, why would you, like, that move is OP as fuck. But yeah, like, another situation, like, I thought Fusion was not making that mistake earlier in this set, but make a big error here. We're just giving them free kills instead of being able to like capitalize more. Like, we could have went top and scored all of our points, but now we're scoring like meager scraps into their top tier 2 when we could have scored so much more. But the good thing is we have 2 lanes to farm for NDDs, so the EXP is going to be pretty good for the side of Fusion. But I mean, Kabichans with their lead and how good their comp is in the late game team fight, I don't know if they mind that much. They're still just taking all their jungle for free, pretty much uncontestable. Yeah, dude, like, when they get into this mode of just playing in your jungle and just like walking around everywhere together, like, you just can't let them get in this state of the game. Like, you gotta win early against this team, bro. If you win early against them, they lose so much of their game plan. I'm telling you. So now they're actually going for a bit of a counter play. Catch him on the wall. I mean, Petalvion can't do much about that. But I mean, he's looking like he's just going to live this. Yeah, he's just going to live this. LDO is pretty good at stopping that. So, I mean, yeah, Fusion just does not have the damage right now to kill. I mean, their main damage will be the Candle, right? But Candle's not even close to going for this play at all. So the way they kill Venu is like Candle burning him and just like popping ult and maybe just lasering him with ult, but not there for that. Top Reggie lucky again. Maybe Kabichans will just push this. They have the Unite moves here. They have the lead. They've got... Bro, this happens every time. Bro, when they take top Regieleki, stop trolling your pathing. Like, literally just sit in the bush and recall and then jump on the Regieleki when it pushes to your tier 2. Or sit in this bush up here if you have a character that, like, can utilize the fact that you're behind them and, like, have a good CC ability or combo or something. Stop walking around. This is another pick. I noticed this earlier when Kabichans played Rework Respawns. Like, they just got a free kill on Minato because he's just, like, walking around trying to get vision. Bro, you need to accept the fact that these guys are scary as fuck and they will kill you no matter what if you're out of safety. Like, you just can't. You cannot afford to give them that. So, I mean, I don't know if Blissey would have made the difference. Like, Kabichans was just so ahead at this moment that probably wouldn't have mattered. Ooh, that was nice. He's coaching Surf. Oh no, eject button. Eject button Surf. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I was not familiar with your game. And he lived. What the fuck? No, you got him. So yeah, they do get some comeback experience, but when did they take this top Regieleki? Uh-oh, here we go. They took it at 4:30. Here we go. Kabichans 101. Oh, Candle Knight made it walk in because it blinded the Regieleki. That's pretty funny. Ult him. We need to kill him. Dude. Yo, Zynus. Why the fuck are you scoring, bro? Why the fuck are you scoring? Why are you not trying to kill this guy? Level 12 kill? Dude. Why did you score 22? The Blissey at 24. You could have just killed that guy. Scope Lens Glaceon. I don't know about the math chord, like stats or the numbers or whatever, but I don't know. Maybe it is actually mathematically better. I have no clue. But I mean, typically, I don't think I see people running scope. Okay, they're pretty aggressive on tempo. Tempo's probably just gonna die here. Oh, they're just popping ults. Looks like Venu should live though. He has to pop ult soon. Okay, bro, your Venu ults are terrible. You could have just killed him, bro. Just aim the ult a little bit downwards, and you would have just killed him. Like, bro, it's not that hard, man. Jesus Christ. I mean, they lose this game. Like, that might have been the game-losing play. Does he steal? Oh, my God. He steals it, bro. And then they do Ray, and they win. Oh, my God. Fucking Venusaur, you're a troll, bro. You fucking bot. How did the Glaceon just eat up that fucking candle for free as well? Bro, what? What? Bro, walk to the left. Oh, Diablo, coño. Where did that Venu... Bro. Yeah, surprised that Venu wasn't me. Oh my god, what? That was actually... Oh, that was actually almost insane by Mew. But they left them 1 HP because he's level 12. Level 13 would have killed them. But Tomato fires back, gets a kill. But he's living. Trevenant is fucking broken. But I think he's going to fall in the next rotation, yeah. He's kind of stuck on Surf for a while. Big damage by Tempo, but he's not able to finish the kills. Looking to get some damage on these guys. Are they really going to turn? I don't think Kabichans should finish. They're looking to pick up some kills from baiting the Ray. But it is too low, and Fusion's going to just go for the secure, and then probably they're going to get it. The game is still really close at this point. Looks like they... Do they have shields left? Blissey gets away with his shield, so I'm going to wait for the Blissey win con score at the very end. So he scores again. How did Animo die? What are you doing, bro? Why did you go back and smack down the LD? Why? Why did you do that? But I mean, 20 seconds, we're just buying time at this point. It's over. It's Jover. I mean, yeah, like, if your plan was to not finish the Rayquaza, which I agree with, I don't think you should finish. Just leave it at, like, this HP. But then, like, we're just hitting it. We're hitting it. We're still hitting. LD still autoing. And it's, like, below half HP when they start just full doing it. Oh, bro. I mean, if Kabichans just guesses Regilucky, they win the entire game. But, I mean, a lot of that definitely... A big reason of that is that if Venu just killed the Mimikyu of the ult, Venu would have turned to do more damage to the Regilucky, so the Mew wouldn't panic and, like, go Solar Beam early. They would have gotten it. Mew would have hit level 13. Venu would have hit level 13. And then all these plays that were really close for Kabichans at the Ray fight. If Mew was 13, they would have just died, like, really fast. Like, they were left on 1 HP from a lot of the Mew's good abilities. Like, he had really good combos and just left them at 1 HP. And then the getting the Regilucky would have just made the entire difference of the game. They lost the Regilucky, then they lost the game. But, I mean, that Crustal Steel was crazy. It was really, really good. But, I mean, yeah. Congratulations to Fusion for winning Aeos Cup. And good games, good times. Looking forward to NAIC, the next LAN.